Here we go. So in just over a week, we've got the OurTeam Content Creator Tournament just for charity. It's next Sunday. Just to let you guys know, the matches will start at around 5 PM Eastern. The stream will start shortly before that on this channel. But all the creators will be streaming those games on their channels as well. So go show them some support. But today's the day I've been waiting for, and I know you've been waiting for. Today's the day we work out the brackets. We find out who's playing who. There's been a lot of speculation, dream matches, things like that. Today we're going to find out exactly who gets who. And just a reminder, guys, this is a tournament for fun. I know this is like hard to get your head around, especially if you're from that kind of comp community. This is not a typical comp tournament, guys. This is for fun. It's for charity. It's for a good cause. Everyone that's taking part in this is giving up a few hours of their weekend next weekend just to do something really positive. Like I said, just take it in the spirit of what it is. Support all the content creators. If they get bopped in the first round or if they win it, all of them are doing an amazing thing. And I hope you guys show them the love that they deserve for being a part of this. Now, if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, if this is all just foreign to you, here's a little reminder of what this tournament actually is. Okay, if you've watched my channel before, seen any of my giveaways, you know I'm a big fan of a wheel. So the wheel is what we're going to use to pick these matchups. This is going to be very simple. The person who gets picked will match up with the next person who gets picked. So let's see who we're starting out with. Let's see who that first person is. Now, we could get some really heavy matches. This is the PS5 side we're doing first. And we kick things off with 250k champ Splash. I know for a fact no one's going to want this matchup. So let's remove him from the wheel and let's spin it again. Let's see who we get. Who is going to match up with Splash? Is it going to be a tough matchup? It's 2K Fitness. 2K Fit, a huge part of the reason this tournament was set up. We've got an awesome comp game to get things going. I absolutely love that match, Splash against 2K Fitness. All right, let's get into the second game. Let's spin it up. Let's see who we get. So a lot of good players still left in this bracket. It's a really sweaty bracket. Let's see who we get. We get Med/KidMed. You know, he's a My League creator now, started out on my team. He's on the podcast this weekend. We love this guy. I know he's a little bit nervous. He's probably going to run a meme squad of, you know, players someone can't pronounce. But let's see who he gets in this matchup. Hopefully he gets a relatively favorable matchup. He gets Wildmont. You know what? That is a perfect matchup. So we've got one full-on comp game, and we've got two other players at a similar skill level playing straight after that. I'm loving this so far. All right, let's get on to the third game, guys. Med and Wildmont out of the equation. Now let's see who we get. We get Statistics. So Statistics is coming over from Park. If you're not sure who he is, like if you're not familiar with him on the MyTeam side, he's one of the best Park players. And I think he's going to make waves in this tournament. I think this is a tough matchup for anyone. And he is the absolute wild card in this tournament. So let's see who he gets. Statistics is going to match up with Nike Fiend. You know how great this matchup is, guys. We've probably got the two best dribblers in this entire tournament that just matched up with each other. That is awesome. Okay, let's complete the first half of this bracket. Let's see who we get next. Right, next up we get... Is it Killer Josh? Killer Josh about to find out his matchup. Listen, he's going to get toxic with whoever he plays. We kind of know how it goes with Josh. Prayers up for anyone who does match up with him. Let's see who he gets. Oh, is it Mose? It's RCA. Oh, Josh. That's a tough matchup, my friend. That is a very tough matchup, but I'm here for it. Josh being Josh, I know he loves RCA as well. I don't know how toxic he'll actually get with this one. Another great matchup. I love it. All right, let's kick off the second half. So this is the 5th game out of 8. Let's see who we get now. It's going to be Killzaboy, isn't it? All right, Killzaboy is a sleeper in this tournament, guys. He's very good at this game. He's going to have the advantage of his server. If he gets host, you know, it's going to be a tough game for anyone matching up against him. Let's see who he gets. It's going to be exciting. Well, I'm really excited to see Killzaboy just play in this tournament. That is a dream content creator matchup, guys. That is a dream content creator matchup. We've got Mo Smallin against Killzaboy. Host is going to be a big thing. The host is going to be decided like on the day. but it's EU versus like Pacific, and the server could decide this one. I'm just saying. Okay, we got 3 matchups left to go. I absolutely love this PlayStation bracket so far. It is a massive W. I think that's going to land on Fat Boz. Love to see Fat Boz in this tournament, by the way. One of my favorite people in this community. If you haven't checked him out, please check him out. He's such a lovely guy, and he's very, very good at this game. My biggest unlimited loss this year came from Fat Boz, and Fat Boz is going to... Is it JD? It's July. That is a good matchup as well. That is a very, very good matchup. You don't know who July is. Again, one of the best dribblers in the community. Fat Boz will play straight up. This is going to be a really interesting match to actually watch. Okay, we got 4 left. JD Crossover still in here. Jacob still in here. Jay Canada, Kevin Cruz. These are 4 very different styles of players. I don't think we can get a bad matchup from what is left. Let's see who we get first. I think that's going to be JD. Right, it's JD. Let's see who he matches up with. Any 3 of those is a good game, by the way. Any of these guys matching up with JD is a good game. And again, JD is another one who will have the host in the EU. If he gets host, it's going to be a tough matchup. Is it JD against Jay? That is a W, guys. That is an absolute W. JD crossover against Jay Canada. We've got 2, like, major content creator matchups already in this tournament. That is awesome. Right. Last one. It don't need to spin the wheel for this one. Should we spin it anyway? I don't know. Kevin Cruz against Unbeatable Jacob. Now, let me tell you why this is important. I asked Jacob on the podcast this weekend who he wants to match up with, and his answer was Kevin Cruz. Now, Kevin Cruz is on the Pacific server as well. Jacob's obviously on a US server. It's going to be an interesting matchup, but this is the game, this is the match that Jacob wanted. That is a banger of a bracket. Okay, guys, so I'll show the full bracket at the end, but let's jump straight into the Xbox side of things. Let's spin this up and see who we get. Some people are really excited to see who they match up with. DBG, Ludes, Blasian, you know. Some people you don't expect, obviously, Ty's in the mix. It's always scary. So we've got 2 companies right next to each other there. JC2K, former 250K semi-finalist. If you're on this bracket, I would be sweating, guys. If I were you right now, I would definitely be sweating. It's not a matchup that you want. Who does he get? He gets Justin Lamar. That's tough. Justin's good at the game. Guys, if you haven't seen Justin's content, please go check out Justin Lamar on YouTube. He is a phenomenal content creator. He releases bangers on the daily, guys. Go check him out. All right, let's get into the second matchup here. Let's see who we get. Like I said, super exciting names, guys. Super exciting names. The whole bracket has worked out a dream so far. We get in DFS. No, we are getting DFS. We all know he's running a meme squad. He's got really the spirit of the tournament. Shout out to DFS. Opposed to the other side, I reckon it's a matchup a lot of people do want, especially considering he's running Papa John's Shack in this tournament. Let's see who he gets. DFS? No. No! No. Oh, DFS. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're matching up with multiple 250k champ, Nemo. Ah. All right, let's spin it up again. I'm just clicking once here. Like, I've clicked once every time just for fairness. Don't want to spin it up too much. Well, let's see who we get. We get Cobra Phenom. Love to see him in this tournament, guys. Like, super interested to see how he gets on in this tournament. And I don't think he can get a matchup that's not interesting, because I want to see how Cobra plays in the tournament. Let's see who he gets. Is it Smoke? Smoke versus Cobra. I love that matchup. They are both sleepers, guys, in this tournament. If you haven't seen Smoke play the game, this guy can hoop. He can hoop. All right, let's close out the first half. Let's see who we get. So again, a lot of amazing matchups still left in this tournament. We get in the OurTeam co-host Matt Mojo with the pack champ, right? Let's see who he gets. There's one matchup I really want Matt to get. I'll be honest. There's one matchup I really want Matt to get. I spoke about it on the podcast. It's not going to happen. We went past it. Matt is playing... He's playing Grossi. You know what? That is a great matchup. Matt is way better at this game than he thinks he is. Grossi just qualified for 250k. The best Steph user is going to be so entertaining to watch this game. Okay, guys, we're down to the final 8, and it's a really interesting final 8. Like I said, I don't see, like, a boring matchup in there. We got Elevate, Sim Nation. If you didn't use his graphic for the trophy case, how did you do the trophy case? He literally saved it for me. I don't know. He's that guy. Super nice guy as well. Great streamer. Go check him out on Twitch. Elevate against SB. I like it. I like it. That is a good matchup. I'm not too familiar with how good SB is. Obviously, incredible sniper. Incredible content creators. Youngkin's doing bits on YouTube. I don't know how good he is at the game. This is what I'm fascinated by. SB against Sim Nation. It's gonna be a banger, guys. Okay, so we're down to the final 6, and it's an interesting final 6. And any kind of makeup of this bracket works well. DBG is up, guys. I know people want to see who he matches up with. Let's see who he gets. They're all bangers, to be honest. They're all bangers. Who's he going to get? Is it Meech? Oh my god, guys, this is the exact matchup that both of these two wanted, I guarantee you. DBG versus Meech is an absolute W, guys. One of the best matches so far. Alright, so we're down to the final 4. This will be the last time we actually spin because we'll know the last 2 as soon as this is done. Let's see, we get Loot still in the mix. Tanaka, alright, this is the toughest game here. He's the toughest guy left on this board. Let's see who gets him. It's going to be a tough game for whoever gets Tanaka. Shout out to Tanaka, man. 70 years old doing absolute bits. Tanaka matches up with Mooney. You know what? That's a very similar skill level. That's a great match. But beyond that, guys, look at the final game. We've got Cheap Ludes running his criminal squad against Blasian Rix, who just plays offline. That is a dream final matchup. I love it. I absolutely love that bracket. Okay, guys, so let's have a quick look at the final bracket. So this is the PlayStation bracket. You've got Splash and Fit. We've got Men and Wild Mod, Statistics and Nike Fiend. Killer Josh against RCA. Killsboy against Mos. Fat Boz against July Glow. JD Crossover against Jay Canada. Kevin Cruz against Unbeatable Jacob. And have a think, guys, about the other matches that you could get as the brackets progress. You know, if I don't know, Splash could end up playing, I don't know, Killsboy in the final. That's what we could get. Like, there's a whole bunch of other games that are going to come from this. But I absolutely love the way this bracket turned out. This is almost perfect, guys. Don't think I could have planned it any better. You do not want to miss this tournament, trust me. And speaking of perfect brackets, I think the Xbox side went just about as well as it could have as well. We got JC against Justin Lamar. DFS against Ty, man. That's rough. That is rough. Cobra Phenom against Smoke. Matt Mojo against Grossi. Project Elevate against SP2K. DBG against Meech, which is one I'm probably most excited about. Tanaka against Cam Mooney. Blasian Rix against Ludes. It's another banger of a bracket. And again, guys, think into the future. Look deeper down the bracket what we could end up with. I'll do first versus like the first and the second bracket. And again, could end up with JC2K versus Project Elevate in the final. You just don't know how things are going to go. All I know, guys, is you don't want to miss this. Because this is an absolute banger of a tournament. So that's everything, guys. All that's left to do is for you guys to tune in on the 22nd of January. Like I said, the games will start at 5 PM Eastern. I'll start streaming shortly before that. We'll do a bit of hype leading up to it. But guys, just be there, support, donate to the charities in the stream. You'll have the opportunity to do that so we can raise as much money as we can for some incredible causes. And a final reminder, guys, this is for fun and it's for a good cause. Get behind the creators, please. Other than that, I'll see you next Sunday.